So my sewing space really needs some cozying up for the winter. I don't know if it's all the blue that I have up here, but it just feels wintry, but not in a good way. I'd love to be able to sit up here in the winter and do my quilting and just enjoy a nice warm space. So in this video, I'm going to use a combination of lights and decorations that I already own and combine them with a few things that I was not able to resist buying this season. At the end of the video, I'll give you an update on some of the things that I'm working on, as well as what my next video is going to be about. Here is what I am starting with. It has a certain coziness to it for sure, but it just needs a little something extra for the winter time. And just for the record, that is not my snack. So I think what I'll do next is show you what I have for decoration. First of all, I want to show you these Twinkly brand lights. Now, none of this is sponsored. But anyways, this brand Twinkly lights, we bought these for our tree last year. And it's the kind that you can hook up to your phone and change the different effects. So I bought another type of their lights and I'm going to put them up here. So I just want to open this up real quick. Oh, very nice. I love that they have a clear cord. I also have these lights that actually I bought a long time ago, and these are these little dewdrop lights. I'm going to show you in a minute what I'm going to use these for. Okay, what else? Oh yes, this guy. This is an old set. I bought it when my son was little, and every year he has put it together for me, except for this year because he's away at school. So I'm going to put this together in a time lapse, and then I'm going to use these lights to light it up. Okay, and for that scene, I have this little crystal tree that I can put up. What else do I have? Oh, I have some icicles that I can hang. And speaking of hanging, a few years ago, I got this winter birch tree and it lights up. It's like a white light tree. So I'm going to try hanging the icicles on here and see what it looks like. Other things to hang, 2 squirrels. I am obsessed with squirrels. My squirrels are getting so fat because of how I'm feeding them. My sister bought this for me this year. It is so adorable. So I'm going to put this one and this one, which I've had for a while, somewhere up here. I have a snowflake to hang. And then the last thing I bought new, I was visiting my sister when she bought me that squirrel at West Elm. They had these paper trees. Obviously they expand. They looked so cool. And then later we went to Target. They sold these hanging paper things that are the same concept as that tree. So you see it kind of expands like that. Okay, so now we just have to figure out where I'm going to put everything. Time to get to work. First up is the big tree. So I'm thinking the best place to put it is over in front of this door over here, and that way I can enjoy it when I am sitting on the couch and doing my quilting. I found a stool to put it on. That wooden stool, I want to hide it. And I went in my closet where I keep all my fabric, and guess what I found? Leftover white flannel from my design wall. Let's put it to good use and pretend it's snow. Okay, let's put it up. I don't think you can see it in the camera right now. Yes, barely. But stay tuned to the end because I'm going to show you how this all looks at night. I'm going to get some of those icicles and I'm going to see how they look hanging on that tree. Not a huge effect, but understated, hopefully. I cannot figure out where to hang this guy. Not much of a visual impact. Hopefully I'll find a better place for it. So this is what I'm going to build. 687 pieces, ages 12 plus. I think I can do that. So here we go. Okay, so I want to do the lights, those twinkly lights, next. And I believe I want to string them along this wall. I've got my hammer and nails, and I will start in this corner over here and then see how long I can get the lights to loop down that wall. So I'm going to try not to fall in the litter box. That's enough hammering. Now I'm going to hang up the lights. So I'm going to tighten the swag a little bit, and then it should fit perfectly across the space. I just wanted to show you that I hung this little gondola bear on a piece of fishing line. It's getting close to sunset, so soon I'll be able to show you all my lights. So the space is decorated. I'm really pleased with how it turned out, especially my little Lego bakery. But I'm also really enjoying having the lights up here and sitting up here in the evening to do my quilting. Now, obviously, I am not sitting here in the half dark and quilting because my eyes are not that good. So this lamp really helps me to see my stitches. And speaking of quilting, for those of you who saw my earlier videos about this hexagon quilt, I'm in the process of quilting it. I'm about a third of the way through, and it's actually going really well. I think that the silk batting is nice and easy to work through, and then that thin backer fabric that I chose also has made a big difference. Another thing that I've noticed is I found that when I am hand quilting, I push with my middle finger with the thimble on it and do the rocking stitch with it. But I've noticed that I've been fixing this finger right here in this position for stability. So I'm trying to be more mindful of my hand position. And so far, it takes a lot of conscious thought, but I'm hoping to get a new habit going so that I'm not tensing this finger so much, because I think that adds to hand pain. And as far as the design of the quilt goes, I love the radiating hexagons. It is pretty densely quilted, and I know it'll be a little bit stiffer because of that, but again, it's a wall hanging, so it should be okay. I also want to let you know what my next video is going to be about. It's going to come out in January, and this is going to be the one where I actually use one of those hexagon techniques to make the fabric for my roller blind. And I'm 95% sure that I'm going to do the applique method where I top stitch it onto a backer fabric. I'm not going to use the monofilament. I'm going to try a 100 weight thread. That has been recommended to me in the comments. And by the way, thank you so much to everybody who commented on that video. I cannot believe how much I have learned from everyone. And you know, when I thought about starting this channel, one of the reasons I decided to do it was to try, I don't know, to try to connect with other quilters in some way, because I'm the only one that I know in like person life and in real life who does this, and I don't really have anyone to ask about things, but I've gotten so much great advice, and I'm hoping for more advice in the future. So that's coming in January. But in the meantime, I'm just going to continue with this every night. And again, oh, do you have anything you want to say? She's so curious. Again, thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you next time. Stay warm. Bye.